All right, welcome folks. Happy Friday. Hopefully everything looks good here. I think we have all the settings right. Today's going to be a busy day for the stream. We are going to use our morning intro game to do an FTL run. This game's always popular. I try to break it out every now and then because it seems people still enjoy watching it. I still enjoy playing it. And then coming up at the end of this run, hopefully I've timed this correctly. An FTL run typically takes a little over 2 hours, so hopefully I'm timing this about right. After this is done, we are going to have our fantasy auction draft for Civ 4 AI Survivor Season number 8. We have 8 participants who have signed up. They are going to be joining us. It's going to be a live auction draft, just as we did last year. And it should be fun. This was very entertaining last year. I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays out this year. We got a good crowd, and well, they're kind of the stars of the show. I'm just going to be the moderator for that. But yeah, last year we had a number of people that were dialing in from at very awkward times to make the auction draft, and I know that's the case again this year. Like, I know that Amika Lola, who is back again as the defending champion, lives in Australia, and it's like 3 a.m. So it's a very awkward time, but people have been really cool about adjusting their schedules, and Oops, I Forgot is going to do the auction draft as well, and is like racing home from work to make it. So I appreciate people kind of making sacrifices to try to be there for the stream. Okay, and before we get into that though, we do have an FTL run. So I was looking at which ship I wanted to do a run with, and the one I selected was Federation A. This is an above average ship in FTL, in part because I'm hoping that this run will go well. I'm kind of hoping I won't have to start over again. If something horrible goes wrong, I'll probably switch to a different game to fill time, but I'm hoping that this will just be a smooth run and we'll be able to make it through. So this is an above average ship. I like the ship because it starts with the burst laser. It is not quite as good as I ranked when I did the tier list on FTL. I would definitely place it a little bit lower than that, but it is an above average ship. Biggest advantage is it has the burst 2 and has a very good starting crew. Also does have the artillery beam. All the Federation ships have the artillery beam. This can be useful, in particular if you're struggling on weapons. You can sometimes just rely on this. But you don't control where it goes, and it does eat up one of the 3 system slots. So that means you can only have defensive drone, or cloaking, or hacking. You can only have 2 out of the 3. You can't have all 3 systems. And it also takes so long to charge. It's not very useful at the beginning stages of the game. But it does give you another weapon, and if you can afford to upgrade the ship fully and get it down to the 20-second cooldown and power it, it actually does add a lot of offense to the game. So let's go ahead and get started. So we do have the option to rename crew members. I always shift around where the people are located when I'm playing this. So humans to weapon. The rock makes a better pilot. And then we'll put the NG in the engine room and the mantis in the shield room, because the system that least needs to be manned is the shield room. Alright, so I'm going to save these crew positions. Also going to move, is it possible to move the burst laser? No. You actually would prefer to have your better weapons in the 3rd weapon slot, because then they actually move to the front of the ship and it takes them like a half second less time to hit what they're firing at, but that is not a possibility right now. Okay, name the NG Sid. We doing a Final Fantasy reference here. You got it though. First call, first serve. There we go. And the Rock Ashton. Okay. Hi, welcome everybody. Just getting started here. And then we still have the human and the mantis open for renaming. Alright, there's a distress beacon here, but I'm not sure I like where that leads us. We're definitely going to make sure we hit the nebula. I think I prefer hitting the bottom side and then kind of like looping down, up, around, something like this. We're hitting the mantis to sticks and stones. Okay. Sticks and stones. That won't all fit, but there you go. Sticks in. Alright. Just see what's down here. There's no need to hit an early store because we have nothing to sell. Okay, well this is good. Get a chance to do a fight. Anytime you get a chance to do an early fight, obviously it's good. Let's see. So for this ship, let's see. So, did you see how I did that? I timed it so the shields were down when the ion fired, and then it hit empty hull, because if I left the shields up, it would have ionized the shields, and then this mini-beam would have done damage. Fortunately, I got the timing right. Fortunately. Alright, so we'll put this down. The first volley is the one that is most likely to get interrupted. Alright. Now we're through the Zoltan shield. There we go. Alright. Now as long as this doesn't hit the weapons room, we're good. Oh no, it hit the artillery beam. That's... well, could be disastrous at other times, but is not a big deal right now. Wow, that was pretty bad. Oh, well, it hit the shield room anyway. There's nothing we can... oh, wow. There's FTL for you. So that was just... that could not have possibly gone worse. First of all, we had 3 shots. 2 out of the 3 missed, so we do not damage their weapons. They fire the ion shot. I put the shields down, so it's... so that the shields will be back up by the time the mini beam fires. But they hit the shield room itself, thus ionizing the shields. And then where does the mini beam hit? Boom, weapons room, taking out our weapons. That was like the worst possible combination of RNG that we could have gotten. So we got to get the weapons back online. Then we got to recharge the weapons. Still, we did only take 2 points of damage, right? That's 2 points of damage. Yeah, not the end of the world, but there's just like the RNG that had to go wrong for that to happen was pretty breathtaking. All right. This doesn't matter if it hits shields now because we have their weapons down. Like I said, it required a pretty breathtakingly bad sequence for that to happen. Anyway. That's actually a lot for a Sector 1 surrender. I think we're going to take this. The 3 fuel is pretty nice. Even the 5 missiles, we might be able to trade that for something. All right, there's a store, but that's useless to us because we don't have any scrap to spend. So we'll just take whatever's in the middle of the room here. Rename the weapons guy Messenger. Okay. Does this have a chance to lose a crew member? I can't remember this. You arrive near a damaged and dilapidated space station. Let me just look this up real quick. All right, let's see. Board the station, look for survivors. Let's see. Yeah, you can lose a crew. You can lose a crew member with the top first option, so we're not taking that. That's what I thought. So we'll just take the scrap. Wow, 23 scrap for Sector 1. That's a lot. Okay, that's what I thought. I seem to remember that you could lose a crew member from that. All right, and we had a request to name Messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay. Anyway, thanks for the reminder, Burninator. There's still a full week to get the predictions in for AI Survivor. The fantasy contest is separate from the picking contest. Anyway, that was great. 23 scrap in Sector 1 is really good. All right, the dead beacon not so good. But let's go here and then we'll head down. This does connect. Yeah. Oh wait, we have to. Oh, we can't actually go there. In that case, we'll go here. All right. Obviously, we're going to attack. I'd like to get that missile launcher offline. There's not a lot we can do then. A lot can go wrong in this fight. We actually dodged the missile. That's pretty lucky. Ha! We blew up the combat drone and we took out their weapons. That's pretty nice. Alright, and of course this is just buying time for the artillery beam to charge too, which is pretty nice. What do we want to hit? Let's hit their shields. Actually dodging a lot here. We must have set a fire on their ship because they would have had weapons repaired by now otherwise. Yeah, see, when it's right over here, it can actually get 2 shots in time to hit us. Let's just take that offline then. I actually got 2 shots through. That's pretty unlucky. Anyway, we'll hit their weapons now. Artillery beam's almost charged. Oh, not quite fast enough. That's unfortunate. Another dodge. Wow, good piloting. Okay. At least we're doing well on fuel so far. All right. Yeah, at least we're doing well. And the exit's in a good spot here, too. Okay. Obviously, we're not going to spend scrap. We want to gain scrap, not lose it. Okay. Same thing here. We have to try to time it so the shields are up when the ion thingy fires. But I think this one fires. This is going to be a tricky timing. I didn't quite time it right, but the good news is our volley took out their weapons, thankfully. The timing on that was these two fire. I think this one's 10 seconds and this is 11 seconds, so it's really hard to get that down. But I could be wrong. All right. We better make sure they don't run away. And that's why we fire at piloting. That's a terrible surrender offer. So if you're wondering why do you shoot at piloting, that's exactly why. They were about to run away. We'll hit their shields next. Actually, no, we need to hit their piloting again because they're running. Alright, next volley kills them. Actually, artillery beam is going to kill them. Yeah, that's much better. Alright, so we have enough for the second shield bubble now, but we probably want to save for a potential second weapon. There can be another store in this sector. It's a green sector. We already saw one store, but there can be another one. If we don't see anything by the end of the sector, we'll probably take the second shield bubble. No. This is a good amount of encounters, though. Alright, I just want to hope that this doesn't hit weapons. They'll get one shot and then our volley will hit. Wow, good dodging. Now, I wish that the first shot had taken out the missile launcher. Nothing important, just oxygen, right? There we go. Ooh. The stealth weapons is almost certainly sell bait, but 4 fuel, 18 scrap, and an augment that sells for, I think, 25? Dang. Okay, now we definitely want to hit a store. Stealth weapons means that you can fire while cloaked, but it's better just to sell that for the 25 scrap and accelerate the growth curve, honestly. Alright, now we'd love to hit a store. That would be great. We also have a ton of fuel, too. That's good. See how long that lasts. And this could be a double scrap reward, too. Okay, now this is a dangerous ship because it has double shots here. Now this would be no danger if we had the second shield bubble, but without it, it is dangerous. Fortunately, the heavy laser will fire first and hit the shields, and then the single laser is the one that... Wow, they really like going for the oxygen this time. Alright, good first volley. Yeah, if we were in Stealth C, that would... Or Stealth B. Stealth C does not, Okay, what do I want to hit next? They did get a weapon back online, so we'll fire at that again. Oh, wow. Okay, but the weapon should be desynced right now. Like, they shouldn't fire at the same time, so the shield should be back up by the time this fires again. Still want to take out at least one of them, though. And artillery beam is going to hit in a few seconds, and it should do about 5 damage, so it'll probably kill their ship. They must have an NG or something repairing over there. Okay, they're not running away. I thought that they would probably try to run. There we go. So, see, artillery beam, as much as it gets mocked, and hey, double scrap. Wow, we're at 29 fuel and 107 scrap. Holy cow. All right. This is enough money that I'm going to go ahead and do the upgrade because we have the augment that we can sell. I'm going to get the second shield bubble because we have a lot of money and there's still no store in sight. Do I want to go here? But then, no, well, if I go here, I can... Do I have time enough? I think it's safer just to go here, though. Well, actually, I think we have time. I think we have time. Yeah, they're not hitting weapons. Honestly, just not hitting weapons is good. Okay, so... We have to fire at their piloting because they're running. Unfortunately, that means we're going to get spammed with missiles and there's not a lot we can do. But the good news is we don't have to worry about their beam droid or their laser. So it's just, if they didn't have a missile launcher, this would not be dangerous. Alright, that was my hope, is that we'd be able to take out piloting because now we can shoot at weapons. Wow, 10% dodge. They were firing at weapons too. Dang, we got lucky there. Back to charging again, though. Dang, Ashton is like a beast of a pilot. Alright. Again, artillery beam is actually going to be helpful here. I'm going to fire at their weapons again. I want that offline. And I think the artillery beam will just kill them. Ah, wow, they got the last screw you shot off. There we go. Artillery beam to the rescue. Nice. Alright, there's no store available, so let's go here. Oh, I should have healed Sid. He took minor damage there. Alright, well we only need one shield bubble for this fight. What's with all the missile launchers in this sector? We've actually been pretty... Honestly, we've been pretty lucky with the RNG so far. Like, this could have been so much worse. Actually, right now, why don't you go tell me what's going on in that ship? Alright, they do have an NG repairing. That's annoying. So we definitely have to fire at the weapons. He's at 48. Wow, that is a... Man. Why couldn't the Mantis have gone to repair that ship? Oh, jeez. Didn't quite get it offline fast enough. Oh, they hit the artillery. That's actually kind of bad, hitting the artillery beam, because it was about to fire and kill their ship. Although on the plus side, we've almost killed this guy. There we go. Yeah, repair that, buddy. Alright. Hey, Trancy. Good to have you here. The difference between the Mantis repairing and the NG repairing is so dramatic. It's pretty funny. Alright. There we go. Sid, go heal. Ah. No double reward, but we did get the single reward. It's just... I believe it's just a straight 50% chance whether you get the double reward or not. Anyway, we still have enough. We definitely have enough to purchase something good if we would see it. Unfortunately, there's no store here. That's too bad. And if there's a store down here, we can't visit it. But hopefully at the beginning of the next sector, we'll hit one. Hey, Grillo. Hope you have your picks all ready to go. Oh, okay. This is annoying. They ionized our shield bubble, so we have to take out the... We want to take out this drone that's firing. Alright, good. So that pops the shield, and then this just hits the artillery beam. Which is not great, but it could be a lot worse. Alright, good. Now let's get that ion. That's very annoying. There we go. Yeah, the shield hack is annoying. Now, if we hadn't had the second shield bubble, I think it would have just taken out our shields completely, and this would have been a really, really nasty fight. But fortunately, yeah, fortunately we had the second shield bubble. I believe we would have lost the shield bubble without that, if we just had the one. Alright, well we have thoroughly crippled this auto scout. We've also gotten a lot of weapons training for Messenger. Is already like 2/3 of the way to the level up on firing. Picks are ready. Awesome. That's a nice scrap reward for this sector too. Alright, and we're gonna have just enough time to get to the exit. So we've taken a little damage, but if we hit as long as we hit a store... no, obviously not. Oh, there we go. Gotta get that second shield bubble up. Actually, no, we don't need to get the second shield bubble up. We only need one shield bubble for this fight, because the only danger is missiles again. Alright, we gotta play dodge the missile again. Like, every single ship has had a missile launcher. It's an awful lot. Okay, let's just get that repaired. Alright. Since we don't really need shields in this battle, why don't you just tell me what's... Ah, they have a Mantis repairing. Excellent. That's what we want to see. As we know, Mantis is not very good at repairing. Probably gonna have to hit weapons again. Oh, they're so slow. Oh, we got a fire. Excellent. Okay. Now we'll have to hit weapons again, but they have no shields, so... They got some problems over there on the ship now. And the artillery beam should just kill them here. Goodbye. Yeah, there we go. Hey, Darkuna, thanks for subscribing. Friday and FTL, yeah. I figured this would just be fun to do. All right, and look, this was a really good sector. We got a lot of scrap. We got like like 150 scrap in this sector. Yes, useless missiles for fuel. Excellent. We have 38 fuel. Okay, awesome. Now, do we want to go to Rebel controlled or Zoltan? Rebel gives us more fights, but Zoltan means we're more likely to find a shop. There's only one store in the Rebel controlled. I think we still go to Rebel controlled, honestly. We just want more fights always. And hopefully we'll still be able to find the store that's in this sector. Ugh, this is ugly looking. So this is bad because we're not going to be able to scout all the... This is bad because we're not going to get to scout all of the beacons. Like, we can either scout the top ones or the bottom ones, and the exit's in just a horrible spot. It's like as far forward as the exit can be. Ashton needs to heal. Yes, he does. Ugh. Awful, awful sector layout, as we said. Man, the Rockmen are so slow to go. All right. Well, what do we think? Do we think the north? I think the south. I think the southern route is better, for what that's worth. I think we have slightly more options down here. I mean, at least we can dive past the exit, but it's still going to be a very awkward sector. More stuff down south. I agree. We'll just cross our fingers that there's a store down here. Again, all right. Now this is actually a very easy fight. Okay, I was going to say as long as Shields does not get hacked here, it's a very easy fight. Because they can never get through the double shield bubbles. We can sit here all day if we want. Might as well get slightly more dodge. Oh, and we should fire, I guess. Okay, we don't need to worry about their weapons, so let's take out their shields. Okay, we can also blow up their defensive drone. It's true, it could be a store. There is a small chance that it's a store. Oh, they have level 3 shields, not level 2. Oh, they have a repair drone in there, too. No wonder they're getting it back online fast. Alright. Repair drone's healing up. I guess we've got to target piloting next, because they might be trying to run away. They might try to run away, so I think we have to go for piloting. At least this is not a dangerous ship. Alright, easy stuff. Double reward again. Now, if we can just find a place to spend our scrap, I'm actually going to upgrade engines a little bit. Alright, there's no store on any of these. So, do we try to... I think we now try to take the northern route and see if we can... Because we can get here and see if there's stuff here. We won't be able to scout this beacon, but we saw there was nothing there. But we can get up here and now try to see if there's anything at these beacons. Okay. Well, that's good. That's probably cell bait as well. So we have like 50 more scrap in cell. Alright. That's annoying. We only need one shield bubble though, so we can get the extra evade. Okay. Apparently, it looks like they had a lot of points in the mind control. Alright, was that level 3 mind? Let's just take out the mind control. I don't want them to get mind controlled again. Okay. Actually, why don't you just go start healing right now? Next shot's gonna kill this ship. Alright, not too bad. We're just like very slowly taking chip damage, and I cannot believe how much fuel we have. But like we're just very slowly taking chip damage from these missiles. We just need to hit a store. We have an incredible amount of scrap at this point in time in the game. I really hope that was not the one store. Anyway, alright, well, let's go up here, and then we'll hit these, and unfortunately this does not connect down to here, but, like, we can hit... Remember, we're gonna have slowed fleet pursuit from the nebula, so we can definitely hit some of these beacons up here, and then check out what's in here. Yeah, we can go here, 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 down, and then we can see what's down here. I think we can hit 2 of these 3 and be okay. Oh, and this is what I'm hoping to get. It's a shame we didn't have one more missile, but we'll take that. Okay, we have a lot of scrap right now. Enough to purchase multiple weapons if we need to. We just need to find a place to spend it. All right. I don't know if we'll get to that quest marker or not, but we got some drones even if we don't. All right. Okay, this ship can't hurt us. Yeah, we're fine. So because of that, we'll shoot at their shields first. Please tell me we won't die rich. I know, right? I sure hope not. This ship is actually very weak. Now, one good thing is, one thing you can do with the Federation ships that you can't do with other ships is if you just can't find weapons, you can just put everything into defensive stats and then rely on, and then you rely on the artillery beam to kill things. Because the artillery beam can always kill things, right? So that is an option with this ship that you can't necessarily do with other ships. So it is actually somewhat you are somewhat defended against getting weapons screwed, which happens a lot of the time in FTL. We definitely need to hit piloting now. Okay, they're not going to run away. Cool. That means the next volley kills them. Well, actually, their artillery beam kills them. I was hoping there might be a store at this beacon. Not so much. Oh well. We'll hit the bottom side of the screen. Okay, this could be dangerous. This could be very dangerous, actually. We're gonna have to time our weapons volley correctly. Oh, please don't go in the weapons room and ionize my weapons. Without the nebula, or the ion pulse, it wouldn't be dangerous. Yep, here it comes. I mean, I timed that as well as I possibly could. Oh, that's a fire in there too? Oof. That's not good. Not to let the fire go out first. Can we kill this thing before it goes off? Oh, we killed it before it went off. Awesome. Way to go, Mantis. Oof. Did the fire go out yet? No. Maybe I should have waited. Alright, shut that. Alright, we didn't lose weapons, that's the main thing. Okay, that could have been worse. We did lose weapons. Did they lose weapons? No, they did not. Crud. Oh, that thing got taken out, though. Ugh. This is ugly. We might have to run from this battle, honestly. Get you over here. Actually, you should probably be repairing the artillery beam. Hopefully this won't hit anything too important. Hit shields. But we have the second shield bubble. Alright, they lost their weapons, thankfully. So hopefully one more volley and they're done. Get you out of... Actually, you need to heal. I think we'll just take this. Let's just end this battle. This is an ugly battle. Let's heal up, people. Let's get stuff repaired. I'd have you heal, but you're going to take so long to repair. You're going to take so long. Just get out of this battle. This is a bad fight. Anyway. I mean, we've again gotten a lot of scrap in this sector. It hasn't been a bad scrap sector in that regard. We just haven't gotten the chance to go to a store. And hopefully we'll find one in the back corner here. Alright. Get out of here. Like, we're at 200 scrap. Oh, great. They're gonna run. Okay. This shouldn't be able to get through our... But this can't get through our shields, though, so we should be fine. We just have to take out their engines, so they can't run away. So we should be good. Alright, good stuff. We'll take out their engines next. Nice, alright. Now we have a little security. If the piloting comes back online. Not a very dangerous ship. I mean, the ship that we just fought wouldn't have been dangerous either. It was just the fact that it was encountered with the ion pulsar. I was a little scared when the ion drone landed in this room and then walked over to the weapons room, but fortunately the Mantis did enough damage that we could kill it before we got there. And we do have the piloting level up for Ash. Alright, that 9 scrap, what the heck. Oh, an extra crew member, cool. Alright, welcome aboard. You can hang out in the door room. We have a new character that can be renamed now. Alright, hoping to see a store when we jump down here. We are down to 13 HP, which is not ideal. Oh, and there we go. Okay, cool. Now remember, this is at the there's a nebula here, so that means there's no ASB we have to worry about. So I think we can just hit distress quest store and then to the exit. Like, we can get away from the rebels, no problem. They won't have an ASB to worry about. Well, if we could ever afford to give someone fuel, it's in this game. I really can't remember ever hitting 40 fuel in a game before. Yeah, we're happy to make that trade. And that store does lead to the exit. Okay. So we'll be able to hit this beacon, too. Just have to not die before we get to this. Yeah, we that's fine. I mean, we're not using drones, so we don't have a drone system right now, so that's fine. 250 scrap in Sector 2. This is wild. The store quite possibly will have nothing worth buying, but we can at least repair, if nothing else. Alright, we should be fine here. Yeah, I don't think they can hurt us. So we'll just take out their shields. Nice. And they're piloting, yeah. This can never get through our shielding, because we have 2 bubbles and they only have 1 ion. And by the time this thing charges up to fire again, the shield bubbles back up. So we can never take damage from this ship. Not unless for some reason I would take down my shields. I don't know why I would do that. So another easy battle. You know, Sector 1 had more difficult ships than Sector 2, because Sector 1 had like missiles on every single ship. We finally stopped rolling missiles on every ship and it got a lot easier. Alright. Oh, we're at 270 scrap. Alright, show us something good. Show us like burst lasers and flak, please. Oh yeah, there we go. No systems for sale, but that's fine. We can sell the... I think we sell these, at least the stealth weapons. Probably the combat drone too. This is great. Yeah, hull laser is perfectly fine. Burst laser's fine. At the very least, we picked this up. I think we picked this up too. The question is, do we want to take the whole list? So if we take the... Now, the burst one is a no-brainer. We take that. The question is, if we take the heavy laser, then we'd have to look for something that costs 3 power for the other slot. Which is probably worth doing. It's not that hard to find something that's 3 power. I think we probably do take that as well. We certainly are not lacking in scrap. I think we do take that. Alright, let's sell this. We have so much money to spend. It's insane. We don't need to buy fuel. Let's fix up into the green here. We'll just upgrade our ship. I mean, we can put all these weapons into use immediately. We need one more... We need one more power bar. Oh, but we're going to hit the rebels. We actually need to upgrade our engines. Alright. Alrighty. That was pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty good. So we can, we can just run this instead of the artillery beam, honestly. Which is probably going to be better in most situations. But we did need to get level 4 engines because we're going to hit the rebels here. Now, we might just have enough guns that we can just blow up the rebel ship. Let's see. Yeah, I think we can just kill this ship. I think we can kill this before it gets its missile launcher off. So I'm not gonna like turn up the engines here. We also only need 1 shield bubble, not 2. So we might as well charge this as well. Yeah, I mean we have pretty good weapons here. There we go. All we had to do is knock out that weapon. Yeah, we're pretty strong at this point because we got so many systems. And it's not like we have to worry about them running. This is the rebel. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, they dead. I mean, the nice thing about this setup, too, is it charges insanely fast. Wait, why are we firing it? They're not running. Ow. Yeah, so we just need a 3-power weapon in this last slot. Like a charge laser would actually be pretty good for that last spot, but we'll see. We'll see what we get. We have plenty of time. Yeah, we just absolutely annihilated the rebel fleet. We do still need to get a little bit more power. We're a little low on reactor power, but that's fine. We can get that. Like, I want to get a little bit more for these engines. But, like, for a Sector 2 ship, we are, like, insanely kitted out. Alright, well, do we go to an Uncharted Nebula or an Uncharted Nebula? I'm going to take the top route because the bottom route is nothing but nebulas. This gives us at least a little bit more options. Dang. That was pretty good. Alright, well, of course there's another store, but that's pointless now. We have no scrap to spend, so let's just jump around exploring beacons. I don't love that exit spot, but it could be worse. It's a pretty well kitted out scout over there. Unfortunately, we're going to have to fire at their piloting. Yeah, the cloaking plus running away is pretty annoying. Alright, come on. Alright, well at least that should stop them from running. They're gonna... are we fast enough to fire before they get their cloaking off again? I'm not sure if we are. Ow. Okay, well we gotta repair that. No, they got the cloak off. Next time we can get a volley off. At least we stopped them for the time being, though. Okay. Yeah. Those weapons are a little bit annoying. Maybe I should have gone for weapons right away. Whatever. Oh, we have oxygen off. Let's turn that back on. That was slightly annoying. I mean, the reason why we took damage is the one shot that got through hit shields. And then, but before we could get it repaired, they got the next volley in. If they hadn't hit shields, we would have taken 1 damage instead of like 4 damage. So that was a little annoying. I would buy another reactor bar, but we can't quite afford it yet. Because I'd like to be able to have the artillery beam charging, and I want to be able to run the engines that I spent money upgrading to. It's kind of silly not being able to use the engines. Alright. Let's go here, and then we'll loop down and around. At least we have plenty of fuel, for now, at least. Low power battle. Prepare to fight, obviously. Okay. Shields? Who needs shields? They're going to get this missile shot off, but we should knock out their weapons before this thing can fire. Give ourselves 17% odds to dodge it. Okay. Anyway. There goes all their... They got the one screw you shot in, but that's it. We'll just take out the line control. Do you like the way we played that battle? We just turned off every defensive system possible and put it all in weapons. I mean, why not? They didn't have any shields on over there, so just blast out their weapons right away. Just for those who joined, we do have a chance to rename this second human here, if anyone has a name they want to suggest. Oh, and I did want another reactor bar. Alright, I think we're okay for the time being then. Now we probably go back to saving for systems, because we really would like a drone control or, you know, something. What do we have here? That's going to be annoying. That's annoying. Anyway, let's see if we can take out these weapons. There we go. Oof. Get those shields back on. Oh, man. We're going to have fires to deal with. Okay. At least we got the shields back online. Alright, you two go deal with the fires that just got set. Oh, wait. Isn't this a fire drone? Oh, did it hit a room that had no air, so the fires didn't appear? Is that right? Anyway. That drone's annoying. Let's take that out. Was that hull breach just left over from earlier and I never fixed it? I might have just had that left over from earlier and I didn't fix it. Although it actually came in handy there because that drum was supposed to set a fire and it didn't because the room had no oxygen inside. Alright, one more bar and then we're good. Okay, now we've belatedly fixed our power problems and now we can save. Because now I can run the artillery beam and then also still have reactor power. Okay. But yeah, this weapon setup is really good for Sector 3. Offer to lead them out of the nebula. Oh, did we fix? I thought we did fix the hull breach. Let's take the blue option. Okay. We didn't get a fight, but we got some scrap out of it. That's good. All right. Head back up here again. Just intruders. Where are they? They're up here, okay. Yeah, come on in. You want to fight my boys? Let's actually get you out of here and you in here. Yeah, you weren't prepared for the 4v3 mantises and rocks in here against these frail human bodies. Ashton's already full HP. Alright. Alright. Those are just annoying because they don't give you anything. Like, you don't get any scrap or anything. It's just basically like an empty beacon. You have a chance to just take damage, but you don't have a chance to gain anything. So that's annoying. Anyway, so we're just jumping around in the nebula trying to see if we can find anything. Not so much there. Okay. Decent number of weapons over there, but we should be able to shoot out most of them. Alright, yeah, that takes care of most of it. Probably can put the point back in oxygen now. Yeah, the charge time for this weapon setup is really fast. The longest is, I think, 12 seconds. 10, I think the longest is 12 seconds. Almost finished maxing out the weapons charge too, which is really nice. And then we have the artillery beam if the battles last for a while. Like, that comes crashing in at the end and does extra damage. But the downside is, of course, we can't have hacking, cloaking, and drone control. We'll have to not have one of them. That's nice. 19 scrap. Okay. On we go, chewing through these enemy ships. Oh, halberd beam. Okay. This should fire before the halberd beam, though, and we should have the shields back, unless it's a 15-second cloak. No. Yeah, okay, and we dodge it anyway. Alright, let's just, for safety's sake, we'll hit their weapons, yeah. Just like that. I mean, it's just like, the battle's over. If you have good weapons, everything else is just so easy in FTL. It's why weapons really are. They'll cloak again. Yeah, see. Good weapons just make everything so easy. A good offense really is a good defense in this game. Like, what are they going to do? They have no weapons. They can't do anything. If our first volley takes out all their weapons, that's just it. And then now we kill them with the next volley, and that's a wrap. So we've got the full chart. We got the full weapons charge now on Messenger. All right, you're dead. And then we already have the level 1 piloting. Oh, okay. Little mini rewards. We'll take it. Obviously, we're going to go up here and see if there's anything at these beacons. Then we got to get down. We might hit the rebels at the exit, but that's fine. We can always just upgrade engines to level 5, and we'll be able to race out of there if we need be. Alright, do we want to go to the distress signal? This does lead to the exit, so I think we can go to the distress signal. This means we'll definitely hit the rebels at the exit, but as I said, I can easily upgrade engines to level 5. Okay, refugee ship. Now, does this have a chance to lose a crew member? I think it does, but let's see. You have encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. Let's see. Is it prepare to board and investigate? Wait, this is no. This I have a different dialogue tree here. We can name the new crew member group. You've encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. Out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is on board. Interesting. The text is not matching with this, but anyway, let's see. Slightly decline, pirate ship, fight a pirate ship, fight a slug ship. Okay, I think we just get a fight for the first one. Oh, okay. Well, that didn't do anything. Oh, I forgot to rename the crew member. Sorry, Mark. Okay, pretty good weaponry over there. I mean, they had good weaponry. Not anymore. Now they don't. Just make sure that bomb doesn't do... Okay. Now we gotta make sure they don't run away. You know, if we needed fuel, I would take this, but this is the one run where we don't need fuel. So, we'll just blow them up instead. Okay. Might have been better to take their surrender. The anti-drone does sell, but it sells for, I think, like another... So that was like a 30 scrap result. Alright, we wanted to name Gloop. Gloop it is. Oh! There is a store. Okay. Let's go. Alright. Let's go. Now this probably means we need to sell the heavy laser long term, because the heavy laser is not going to fit with our weapon setup. But, yeah. I mean, we have level 4 engines. That's enough to get out without too much... I mean, come on. We're going to buy the burst laser. All right, what can we do? I mean, there's actually, like, way more stuff. It's a shame this wasn't the store that we ran into before. So we can sell that. We can get this. And I think we can get the backup battery. Yeah, we have enough for the backup battery, too, which is going to be fantastic. Too bad we couldn't get hacking. I mean, I'm like, too bad we can't get these. It's like, well, we can get these, but we're going to take the burst, too. It's just... It's such a good weapon. Now, the weapon setup we have right now actually can beat the flagship, because this is 8 shots plus a heavy laser, but we can definitely upgrade and do better. We can definitely do better. But I mean, we have double burst 2s and a heavy laser now. That's like almost god tier weapons. Oh, you know what weapon we want for our last slot? You know what would be awesome? Heavy laser 2. If we could get a heavy laser 2 for that last spot, we could have 6 shots. 4 of them breaks the shields on the flagship. Then we have 2 more shots, and 3 heavy laser shots would crash in at the end. That would be incredible if we could find that. But yeah, we're still a little ways away from that. But this setup is just amazing. I mean, we can upgrade weapons again and put... Oh my god! What? All right, scratch that. Well... Okay. I mean, that'll work. That works. Okay, so now we don't have to spend any money on weapons for the rest of the run. Obviously, our setup is now double burst, halberd, heavy laser, and the burst laser 1 is no longer needed. All right, that works. That works too. Okay, so we have all the weapons we could ever possibly need right now. Yeah, we have all the weapons we could ever need. This is 6 shots, plus a heavy laser shot, plus a halberd beam. Jesus Christ, dear Lord. We do still need... I mean, we're still not... The run's not over yet. We still need to make it to the end, but, like, all the pieces are there. Every piece we would possibly need is already here. All right, let's just not die on this. I'm really glad we dove past the exit beacon to get extra encounters. Yeah, let's not... We don't need to fight this ship. They don't have anything too dangerous. They have the burst 3, which will get a shot off, but that's... Well, let's do... Okay, let's do this. Let's turn off this. Make sure we have max engines running. We'll get 1 volley off. We might be able to knock the burst 3 offline. We do have 7 shots to play around with, so hopefully we can knock that offline. And, ooh, okay, that's not good. In the piloting room is less than great. One place I wish they were not popping into. Alright, they took out the 1 weapon that's dangerous. I actually don't even really need anything in weaponry anymore. Now it's just, can we dodge the ASB? Which we probably won't be able to. But and you can sub in if we need someone to jump in. But the problem is that's going to slow our escape. Okay. Did we just kill them, or did they teleport back? In any case. Well, they can't hurt us. What do we hit? Why don't we hit their teleporter just so they don't bring anybody else over here? Hopefully, and now we just have to hope the ASB doesn't do anything important. 34, so we have like 1 in 3 odds. Oh, we dodged it. Wow. Let's go. All right, well, now that we dodged it, I was going to say we could now just kill their ship, but it's not worth it. And we even dodged it. Alright, Mantis sounds great. Let's not go to the Slug World. Yeah, if anyone is... so there might be people tuning in who have not watched a million FTL runs. I've done a lot of FTL runs. But there are 3 weapons that really stand out in the game that are just the best weapons. It's Burst Laser 2, Halberd Beam, and the Flak 1. We don't have any flaks, but we have double burst lasers and a halberd beam. It's just absolute god tier weapons. And if you keep watching, you'll see why. Now we definitely want hacking. Hacking is really, really key. And then either cloaking or drone control. Cloaking would be better, but also more expensive. Cloaking is better for the flagship. Defensive drone is better at getting you to the flagship, is the way I phrased this before. So anyway, we want to save scrap a little bit. This is a decent sector layout. Not great. But decent. Exit's in an okay, not amazing spot. We'll loop down. We'll try to spot these beacons and then loop down and around. We'd like to farm some scrap here and then hit a store. Because we would really like to, let's see, they only have 1 shot, so we can run the higher dodge chance for this fight. We really would like to see if we could get a hacking or a defensive drone. Alright, now it's time to unload. Also, Ashton continues to be an incredible pilot. Once again, we just dodged everything. Why don't you check out what's going on in that enemy ship? Alright, we guess we have to keep firing at their weapons then. Oh my god. So there was a repair drone in there. We just killed the repair drone. And we killed the... And, oh, by the way, I have to remember, I had the backup battery. I actually forgot I had it in the last fight. I gotta remember I have that now. Our lasers were so powerful, we just flat out killed the repair drone and the crew member in there. Dear lord. So now we have to take out their piloting. But without that system repair drone, they'll repair so much slower. Nah, that's a bad surrender offer. We can do better. Oh, well, I guess they have another repair drone. But the next volley will kill them. Goodbye. 32 scrap's not great, but it's fine. By the way, we are down to 20 fuel. Fuel does slowly go down. Does having this many good weapons lead you to invest more in weapons energy? Yeah, true. You do have to have enough. Oh, there's a store here. Okay. Let's see. Where does the store lead to? Well, we're gonna probably have to go to the... Oh no, it leads to this. Okay, so we'll go here, 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 and then here. Just to farm up what scrap we can first before hitting the store. We only have 20 fuel, I know. Alright. Ugh, wow. Okay, party in the shield room. Then you can sub in because you're slow. Mantises. Nasty. Nasty critters. These mantises are nasty, man. Alright. Let's pull everybody out for a sec. Shield room has a lot of health. You can actually heal multiple people in the... We're actually healing 4 people in the med bay at once right now. We still got time. Yeah, 4 mantises in a room at the same time is pretty nasty. Still got a little time. At least they don't kill the systems any faster. Alright, let's get them back in. This should do it. And then you can sub out with you. Kind of a nasty little fight there. Gloop, you're a little too low. Alright, jeez. Kind of a nasty encounter. I think it's because not only was it 4 mantises, they were all in the same room, too. Oof. Okay. Yeah, this is like if you're thinking in terms of like percentiles in terms of weapon luck, this isn't like the 95th percentile or maybe even higher than that. We've been very this has been a very lucky run, honestly. If I would lose the run from the position I'm in, that would be a little bit embarrassing because I have been gifted much in this run. Okay. Here. 15 scrap. I was hoping for a little bit more. We do have the burst 1 to sell, though. Oh, can we actually go here? Ah, cool. We can go here and then get to that spot. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I've talked about this before, but pathing through the sectors does matter, too. Let's just fight. This is the Kaza Pleth Killeth encounter, but I think I'd rather just fight. Unless there's some really good reason to do... Let's see. I'll just see what the encounter is. You cross paths with a Mantis ship. Pass with a Mantis ship. What happens if I take the blue option here? Oh, we get a fight either way. Okay, looks like we have a fight either way. Interesting. Yeah, I think we just fight and kill these guys because, as you said, the reward for doing the quest line is you get an additional crew member, or an additional weapon. But we already have weapons. We don't need weapons at this point. They will try to run away if I remember this, though. All right, now you heal. So we'll shoot out their engines next. This ship will always try to run away, and then there's like a follow-up encounter you can have with it, but... Or we could just kill them. All those shots are guaranteed to hit because we took out their piloting. 33 scrap. Excellent. Alright, now we go to the store. But look at this very narrow path that we're navigating through here. It's a good thing that this beacon extends from here to here. That's like just barely long enough to reach that spot. Drone control. Oh, we have... Oh, there's long-range scanners. Okay. There's also a flak... Oh, my God. We don't need more weapons. There's flak 1 for sale, but we don't need a flak 1. Again, we can sell the burst laser 1 because we don't need it. We already have our full weapon set up. We're very... I mean, I would have bought cloaking here if I could afford it. I can't. So let's take the long-range scanners. I think... Let's fix up the hull. And I think I'll hold here. Yeah. What is this run for in terms of luck? I think I'll hold here. Because we still would really like to get... Like, it's hacking and cloaking that we want. I don't think I want to buy the drone control system. If it came with the defensive drone, I think I would, but this only comes with the system repair drone, so let's pass on that. We got long-range scanners, so now we can see where the fights are and get even more fights, so like now we can go here. I'll try to stay over 80 scrap so I can always buy hacking if it pops up in a store, but I do want to start upgrading the ship. I'd like to get to the 3rd shield bubble, I think, is the next thing I'd like. Yeah, long-range scanners is, it's too cheap. It should be more expensive than it is. Okay, we're definitely gonna kill you. Get out of our weapons room. Get as much dodge chance as we can. Let's take out those weapons. Alright, so we killed the intruder. You can go fix that. Let's get you back in the shield room. I said you can go fix that. We are still vulnerable to missiles is like the one thing, because we don't have cloaking or defensive drone. They might try to run. Take out their piloting. Well, yeah. So we're going to get hit by the solar flare. Okay. Because we lost door control. Okay. I'm going to need you to, since we don't have door control, I'm going to need you to help with that. Their ship's dead. So let's make sure let's see if we can get the repairs before we jump out of here. I will jump out of here, though, if I have to. Alright. Let's see if you can help with that. Okay. You guys need to heal. Let's get you healing. Alright, looks like we had time. Okay, we got the ship all fixed up. Make sure the doors are shut. Okay, we're good. Alright, on we go. Good fight. We just took the 1 missile, which there wasn't much we could do about. Oh, 3 shield bubbles. Wow. Well, that would be scary if we didn't have God tier weapons like we do. Yeah, come on in. You get to 2v1 in there. Alright, so we just need to dodge this missile. Again, 3 shield bubbles would be very nasty at this stage of the game. This is the earliest the 3 shield bubbles can show up. We're in Sector 4, and that's the first time 3 shield bubbles can show up is Sector 4, if I remember correctly. But we have 7 shots, so we don't need great luck to get through. Ashton, my god. You're amazing, Ashton. That missile was aimed right at weapons, and once again, we got the dodge that we needed. We do have enough dodge chance now that it's not like completely random. Let's hit their shields because they have so many shields on this ship. Yeah, there we go. 1 shield bubble is a lot better than 3. We do have enough dodge chance. Like when we're running this, we're at 34%, so it's not like completely wild. We need 6 more dodges to max piloting. Okay. Now that they only have 1 shield bubble, they're pretty vulnerable at this point. Yeah. Looks like they're preparing to make a hasty getaway. Looks like they're about to die. Okay, 32 scrap, not bad. Getting a good number of fights here. Oh wow, 38 scrap, that's huge. We are down to, I mean, that fuel reserve of 40 is definitely getting a little lower now. But for 38, I mean, trading 4 fuel for 38 scrap's a great deal. That's a really good deal. Once again, another missile launcher. Okay, by the way, this is why you never have anyone stand in the... that's going to be annoying. Let's have you start meleeing this. This is why you never have anyone stand in the med bay room, because if it would happen to get hacked, they can just die as a result. Alright, there's another missile. Didn't dodge that one. Oh, it was an ion. I didn't even realize this was an ion pulse. I completely whipped. Oh, man. Okay, this is bad. This is bad, you guys. This is bad, bad, bad. They hit our weapons. I didn't realize it was an ion pulse. I'm probably going to jump out of this encounter, because they hit our weapons. They did not hit their weapons, and we have an ion drone running around in our ship, taking out systems. I mean, was that bad RNG? Yes, it definitely was, but we're in quite a bit of trouble here. How much longer until we can get out? We have all this power that we can't use because our key systems keep getting elked away. Well, that's FTL for you. You can be cruising along in great shape, and then all of a sudden, you're not. At least our shields are back up. Okay. Now we should be fine. Now we should be okay. No, you need to die because you did a lot of... You hurt us. You hurt us. Oh, they were going to die and then that drone blocked. Ow. That was a lot more damage than we wanted to take. Let's keep getting things fixed. Alright, now we can actually heal the crew, because, you know, that, the med bay being hacked was actually kind of bad in this one, because we really couldn't move around the ship with that thing blocking us. Alright, let's heal up the crew. I mean, that's totally my fault. I didn't watch that was an ion pulsar. I think these are the most dangerous of the various environmental hazards, just because we had the worst possible result, which is the very first pulse took out our weapons and took out our shields, did not touch their weapons at all. Like that's what you're always trying to avoid, is that scenario, because then they just get to tee off on you. I don't think the rebels are gonna take over the exit, so I think we can get one more jump in. I'm a little low on health, so I don't really want to hit them. Upgrade your reactor. This is cheap. I mean, it's 25 to upgrade the reactor right now, so this is cheaper. See? I mean, it wasn't much of a discount, but it was a discount slightly. Alright. I would like to hit another store, which is partly why I'm holding this. Oh, cool. We can sell drone parts. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. We don't have a drone system yet. We might not ever have a drone system if we go for cloaking, so that's fine. Heading to the civilian sector. Hey, Kajat Lake. Kajat Lake is in the fantasy auction. Alright, do we have a store? Nope. Okay, since there's no store, let's get the third shield bubble. Just because there's no store immediately visible. We still have enough to buy hacking if it would be there. Not enough to buy cloaking, but... Alright. There should be 2 stores in this sector, and they should not be on the Nebula one, so... We're just going to look for cruise around, look for a store, keep farming scrap. We should try to get the halberd play, yes. And the next thing is we should try to get the halberd in play. Alright, they have a glaive beam, so that's something. And yes, I agree, the halberd is probably the next thing we do. If we can get it to level 7, we can drop the heavy laser and run the double burst with halberd, which I think would be worth doing. We should... What am I doing? We should have the backup battery in play here. Wait, we didn't get even 1 shot through out of our 7 shots? That's a freaking glaive beam that they have here. Let's get that offline, please. What? That was 2 straight volleys with 7 shots? We didn't get even 1 point of damage through? Oh my god, and it's peeled off all my shields. They have a glaive beam. What is going on here? That is a terrible RNG outcome. And they have like the perfect setup. They peeled off completely my shields for the glaive beam. Are you kidding me? Glaive beam does 3 damage per room hit. This is going to be a nightmare. Oh my god. Ow! There was nothing I could do. I fired at weapons. Oh, and the fire. Oh my god, and the fire too. Because when we have no shields up, and they hit our weapons. And they freaking hit our weapons with their little tiddlywink. Are you kidding me? What is going on in this fight? This is like the 0% RNG outcome. Oh, and apparently I accidentally boxed, boxed Ashton here. So now we're not charging up our escape. Yeah, where was that earlier in the fight? Anyway, let's get our shields back online. We'll be okay if we can get the shields back online. And I actually would like to get this fixed too. Can we put out that fire? No, that's gonna get taken out. Alright, we took out the glaive beam, but look, we're down to 5 HP. This is bad, bad, bad. That was terrible luck. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. That was absolute ridiculous, horrible, bad luck in this fight. I really can't put into words how unlucky we were in this one. We had everything in the world going for us, and then this nonsense happens. Just get out of here. We need to just get out of here. We can't afford to take... We just need to jump out of here. We can't afford to take another hit from the fleet. Alright. Oh, crud, and they've got more missiles. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, like, the chip damage from missiles doesn't matter when you've got plenty of health, but when you are down to very little, it suddenly matters a lot. And of course it hit our weapons, okay. But we should be able to take that offline. Jeez, come on. Good dodge there. Are you... What is with these shots? Why can't we suddenly hit anything? Need hacking, man. They're just plinking us to death with missiles. Oh, wow, another dodge. That's good. This stupid cloaking plus missiles spam. Just non-stop missile spam. Everything except the missile. Literally every single thing except the missile, which is what's killing us. Come on. Thank you. We're at 2 HP. Jeez. Why does this have to get so dramatic? We're like absolutely cruising on this run, but we just can't ever seem to get our health back. Jesus. We have gotten some absolute S-tier luck, and I don't mean good luck in terms of these last couple fights. The one with the glaive beam just really screwed us so bad. Getting all those shots and not doing any damage. All right. Can we see? There's a freaking store. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We can repair back up here. Gonna have to waste a lot of money on it. Okay. Well, is there any chance we could... No, there's really nothing we can sell. I really would like to get the cloaking here. How much do I have available? So that would give me enough to repair some... Okay, now here's... Yeah, we don't need weapons. Okay, now so here's the challenge. If we repair up at this store, or if we buy the cloaking at this store, we can repair 8 damage, and then we could go encounter, encounter, and then repair at this store. I think that that's what we want to do here. This is, again, risky. The drone does not have a... This does not have a defensive drone. If it did, I might buy it. But this will protect us from missiles. We'll repair as much as we can. That gets us to 10. Now we have cloaking, so we can actually dodge missiles. And then we can go encounter, encounter, and then we'll heal at this store. Alright. Yeah, the combat drone... Well, the enemy ships have had a number of combat drones. You might have seen them. They kind of fly around blinking at the hull. Alright. Oh, of course they're trying to run. But the good news is we can block all of their heavy laser shots. And, by the way, they have 3 heavy laser shots, and then we can cloak to dodge the missile. So we should be okay here. Famous last words. We should be okay. Seven shots ain't what they used to be, I swear. Alright. Unfortunately, we can only use the cloaking 1 time. What? We got 1 shot through? We fired 7 shots. We only got 1 of them through? What is going on with these? Our targeting is all of a sudden horrible. The problem is, again, again, I have to keep... The problem here is I have to keep firing at piloting because they're running away, and then I can't focus their weapons, which is, of course, what I'd want to do. Yeah, where was that before? There's nothing we can do except hope for the 40% dodge, which we didn't get. But at least it didn't hit a key system, so that's something. Alright, now we can hit their weapons. Cloaking will be up for the next shot that they might have. Yeah, okay. Why did it take multiple volleys to get there? Anyway, we do have a store coming up, so... As we said, it's okay. It's just a little unfortunate. Again, once piloting's hit, we're guaranteed to get our shots through. But again, this is why we would want hacking, and why hacking would make such a big difference. Anyway, we'll be able to repair back up. We just have to not die on this encounter. We can cloak to the burst 3. Alright, this is a much easier fight. This is actually not a very scary fight at all. We just cloak the burst 3. That's assuming we don't knock the burst 3 offline before they even fire, which is also quite likely. Anyway, we already have a lot of the most expensive things. We already have our full weapon setup. We already have cloaking. We're only in Sector 5 and we already have cloaking, which is one of the most expensive systems to get. Actually, it's not one of, it is the most expensive system. Anyway, so they shouldn't be able to repair that. Could have been a lot worse. They could have had that one missile come in and hit a system that was a key system. So we really just need hacking. Yeah. Well, we also barely have a hull, that's true, but we're about to fix that. We're about to drop like 50 scrap into repairs. Now all our shots are guaranteed to hit because they don't have piloting. That's not bad, but I think we'll still pass it up. Would have been better to take the surrender, apparently. Alright. Well, we can go here and then to the store. Is that being greedy? Perhaps. This also means we're pretty much guaranteed to hit the rebels at the exit. But again, that's fine because we have cloaking, so we can dodge their ASB. Potential double scrap reward. Again, it should be a very easy fight because we can just use cloaking to dodge this. Now, the one thing would be is if that bomb hits a key system. Man, I wish I had hacking here. Alright, we took out the only weapon that was scary. Okay, the ion bomb hit an empty portion of the hull. So that's good. I can just get a little bit more damage on piloting, then... Alright, now the battle's an academic exercise because they can't dodge anymore. Oh, it hit cloaking. Okay, you're right, it hit cloaking. So it didn't hit an empty part of the hull. Let's just make sure that mind control stops doing anything. Yeah. Hey, that's what we wanted. The double scrap reward. Perfect. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alrighty. Good stuff. Alrighty. And there's hacking. That's what we wanted. By the way, there's the heavy laser too. So if we wanted to... I don't think we can afford it. But if we wanted to, there would be the potential to replace the halberd with heavy laser 2. There is the potential to do that, which would be incredible. It would also be expensive. Heavy laser 2 is a luxury. It's true. It's true. It would be a better fit because the charge time on that is only 13 seconds. And if you look at our current weapons, this is charges 12 times. How much does it cost again? It's 65. No, but if we would do that, we wouldn't have enough to repair the hull. If we did that, we wouldn't have enough to repair the hull. I would love to do that, but we can't, we need to repair the hull here. We can't afford to die. If I somehow had more scrap, I would love to do that, but I can't, it's too risky. I don't want to lose the run. We got to repair. That's what allows us to actually win. And now we need to upgrade our weapons so we can get this halberd in play. But now we have hacking, so now we don't have to worry about RNG. If it's a dangerous battle, we just hacking, boom, all the shots are then guaranteed to hit. So that's a humongous upgrade to our system. We have hooking. I mean, maybe later on the run we actually find another store that has that, but we had to repair the hull there. Okay, so now we really want to get the halberd beam in play. So now we need to upgrade weapons. We need to go. I mean, we need to get all 3 of these upgrades. So that's 100 and it's like 250-ish scrap roughly. But yeah, so we got to start working on that. But the good news is we have multiple sectors to do it. We don't need any more systems. In fact, we can't get any more systems because we filled up all of the system slots. No. Ah, that would have been nice. Okay. But we have long-range scanners, so we should be able to farm up this scrap. Okay, this should not be dangerous. Now, I don't think they can... Yeah, they can't actually ever hurt us here, so there's no need to use a hacking drone. So even if we whiffed the initial shots, it's not a big deal. Like I said, if we would whiff the initial shots. But they can't ever actually hurt us here, because they can never get past the second shield bubble, and then the halberd beam can't do anything. Now, if that was a combat drone, it would actually be a lot more dangerous. Alright, whatever. Now their weapons are gone. This battle's over. Yeah, current weapons are really good. We even got a hull breach there. At some point it would be nice to have another crew member as well, but... that's more of a luxury. 5 is enough to do the flagship. I mean, I've done the flagship with as few as 3 crew members before. Okay, we got the sector scan. Well, there's nothing down here, so we might as well just go here, and then to the exit. Because there's nothing at these other beacons. We are still going to hit the rebels at the exit, but as I said, we've got enough. We've got cloaking. They're trying to hack engines. Yeah, let's counter... so it's like, do you want to lose engines or do you want to lose hacking? I'm okay with losing hacking here. Okay, that's not who I wanted the mind control to hit. They actually have a lot of weapons over there. So we'll have to be careful. We may have to cloak through their big volley, because a lot of these are relatively well synced. Let's definitely get as much dodge chance as we can. But we have really good weapons, and that's what matters. Apparently that's like a pretty high-level mind control over there. I mean, it was a high-level mind control. I don't know if that was level... I think that was a level 2 mind control. I don't think it was level 3. The level 3 one goes on absolutely forever. Anyway, they're dead. Oh, nice. That was a good, nice reward there. We might upgrade engines to... Oh, no, but... I was like, do we might upgrade engines here to get out of the ship, but I really want to get that halberd beam in play, so I think we'll just save for right now. Hopefully I can time the cloak correctly. I'm used to doing the cloak timing with level 5 engines, not level 4 engines. The other problem is the ASB does not fire at the same time every single time. I think I can get the timing right. I guess we'll see. Should be when it's like 2/3, the FTL drive is about 2/3 full. Now's a good time. Now's a good time. Let's go. I guess I was slightly too early. That was very late. That was about as late as it can appear. Whatever. So I missed time. That was very late. We'll go to the pirate sector, because pirates, you have a good chance to get crew members, and we kind of do need crew members. Also, there's a lot of fights, and fights are the otother thing we need. We don't really need to hit stores at this point. We kind of have everything we need, but fights are good. I'm gonna do asteroids, which I think here and then down to here and then east is good. The audio cue plus screen shake, that's true. As I said, I just mistimed it. That's a lot. That's a pretty good weapon setup. You know what? Let's not mess around with this guy. We're just gonna hack. Make sure that we can take your weapons offline. We have a pretty good number of drones, and we don't have the defensive drone system, so we don't have to really worry about using up our drones on them. All right. This would still be a good time to cloak, by the way. That works, because they had a lot of stuff firing at us. So even when the, look at this, even when we don't have the hack enabled, we still do take out some of their evasion. 38%. That means they were, what at 45% before we did the hack? Yeah, look at that. Jesus. But they can't hurt us anymore, and that's the main thing. That's why I can shoot at piloting here. Late game auto scouts, man. We're about to lose backup battery power, but that's fine. We'll just use real power for this second hack. Yeah, that's why hacking is so overpowered in this game. Hacking pretty good, especially when you got a heavy gun setup like I have. $50 scrap. Wow. Okay, let's go. Now, do we want to go to the guarantee? I think we still want to head down here because this just puts us a little too far east, I think. All right, let's start working on these upgrades. Well, I probably should have... Well, there's an argument to be made here. Don't upgrade this until you can actually put the halberd beam in play. I want to put it in play when I drop the heavy laser. But this does damage buffer the weapons, so if we take one random point of damage, it doesn't knock the weapons offline. So I don't think it's entirely wasted. But there is an argument, don't spend the scrap until it actually is useful. That's a cheap way to hire a crew member, but I think we can still pass. It is a cheap crew member hire, but we still have time to find more crew members. All right, ow, wow, wow, double burst twos. They don't have much in the way of shields, but this is 100%. Let's get this ship offline ASAP. Oh, they also have, I didn't even see those invaders coming in. That was fast, okay. I didn't even see those guys. We're definitely going to cloak through the burst 2 storm. Unless we take them offline here. Well, let's cloak that missile. I don't think those burst 2s are going to get a chance to fire. There we go. I'm probably going to need help killing these guys. At least we took out their weapons. Yeah, we took out their weapons, thankfully. I'm a little low on fuel. Let's take this. I could use the 4 fuel. Also, that means I don't have to do more crew swapping over there. We did need the fuel. Yep. Once you get down to single digits, it's often good to take those. I mean, 4 fuel is a lot. I am kind of amused that we were at the 40 fuel, and we still did manage to get down to single digits and be in a position where we had to be taking fuel surrender offers. Okay, trying to hack engines. We'll counter that with our hacking. So we won't have hacking available for this fight. Oh, a shield hack. That is not good. But at least we have cloaking. We got to take their Zoltan shield down first. We have no shields. We got to cloak this. Like, we can't afford to have heavy lasers flying in when we have no shields. I would definitely use hacking here if I had it available. Yeah, we need to get these weapons offline. Oh my god, an ion bomb on the shields? Are you kidding me? Or on the weapons? Are you kidding me? That's gonna knock them offline forever. Okay, well, we can do this. Go artillery beam, go. What do they still have up? They just have the chain laser up, so that could be worse. Alright, thankfully the chain laser hit while their shields were still in the process of being hacked, but this was a nasty fight from an RNG perspective. The shield hack into the ion bomb on the weapons. Thankfully our cloaking is back up for this. Jeez. Alright, now we finally have weapons back again. And our shields are back up. Nasty, nasty fight. Alright, thankfully that didn't hit anything important. Shield hack is and weapons hack are by far the worst. Which is also why players tend to use them against the AI. Ugh. Like, once again, we have no shields here. We're just completely defenseless. Oh, I guess we could get some more dodge chance, though. Just a nasty, nasty, nasty ship. I mean, without the shield hack, this wouldn't... Oh! Are you kidding me? He had weapons again! Again! Are you kidding me? Again! What the hell? Come on! Are you kidding me? They're offline for 20 seconds when that hits. Jesus! What the hell is this battle? We might just have to jump out of this one. Are you freaking kidding me? No hacking, disabled from a pre-battle event. My shield's getting hacked constantly. And my weapon's disabled from double ion bombs. Are you kidding me? Every gun is live. F this. We're getting out of here. Are you kidding me? What was that? Anyway. Like, seriously, what the hell was that? Are we sure it wasn't an actual human playing that ship? I know, like, what the hell? Anyway, that was absolutely ridiculous. Just one of those FTL luck things. Like, the ion still hasn't run out, even though we've been in the store for like 10 seconds now. Oh my god, okay. Anyway, we have to repair again, even though we wasted a lot of scrap repairing, which is unfortunate. I don't think I can afford to buy a crew member. Alright, this is more of what we see. Let's just give me fights. Because I want to get I want to get those weapons online. That was just ridiculous. Alright. Thankfully, we've been able to hit stores when we've needed them. Also, we shouldn't take any damage against this ship, in theory. Yeah. I don't think we need to use hacking for this battle. I think we're okay. Alright. Just take out all their weapons. They'll cloak again here, but that's fine. Can't hurt us. Again, cloaking goes off. Definitely don't like how much scrap I've had to sink into repairing the ship in this run. Anyway, once we have the Hulbert beam online, some of this RNG nonsense will be gone. Let's try to peel off your shields. Alright. Got them down to the one shield bubble. Makes them much more vulnerable. Of course they start running. They're gonna cloak too, before I can get another shot off. But we'll hit them and hopefully kill them as soon as we come out of it. Are you kidding me? Come on. Come out of your... Oh, are you kidding me? come on! That's why you gotta fire up piloting. I fired at shields. You gotta fire up piloting. Gotta be freaking kidding me. This is just ridiculous. Like, we did exactly enough damage to get them to run, and then they cloaked so they could get out on the run. Again, like an actual player strat. The artillery beam was like a second away from firing, and all our guns were like a second away from firing. Unbelievable. FTL, man. Just cloak past that. Yeah. Gotta take the RNG out of it. That took the RNG out. Every shot was guaranteed to hit. I mean, that was a misplay from me, let's be clear. I should have fired at piloting. They could have run. The auto scouts, they either run at the start of the battle or they never run, so you don't need to worry about that with them. But that was a ship I shouldn't have assumed that they were just gonna stick around. It was unfortunate, but it was a misplay by me. I made a mistake. That cost me like 50 scrap probably. Hurts when you... Alright, double scrap reward helps make up for it. Alright, so now this is in play. So now we can take this... Well, do we have enough power for this? Barely. Barely, we do. There's another store, but we don't need the store right now. We just need scrap. Definitely need another reactor bar or two here. Oh, this is an ion? Okay. Alright, well... Hopefully we'll be able to... We have the halberd beam online now. We do have cloaking. That'll work. A little late for scrap recovery arm, but that'll do. I've certainly been very lucky in terms of things I've been finding in this run. Some of the battle RNG has been iffy, but in terms of stuff I've actually found, I've been pretty lucky. And by pretty lucky, I mean like extremely lucky. Alright, well, I mean, we'll certainly take that. I would buy a reactor upgrade, but I can't do so while I'm at a nebula, so okay. This is a crazy amount of augments, I know, right? Alright. Glad that we can make that jump. Alright, so now we'll head up to the north side and see what we can get here before the rebel fleet arrives. Here we go. This gets a crew member, if I remember correctly. Oh, no. We gotta... Okay. I thought that got us a crew member. Well, we still got a lot of scrap. Actually, you know what? Let's just go straight up to the big Monty. We'll just take... We don't have enough... Do we have enough power to run this? Not really, but we'll just run everything. Okay, so we got a battle down here. I think I'm going to take the guaranteed battle over whatever could be up there. I think I'll take this. Yeah, free scrap recovery arm, and we can also sell it, too. Obviously, we're going to attack these guys, because we get a lot more for that. Oh, like I said, we really don't have enough power to run the ship, but that's what our next couple upgrades will be. Enough power to actually run the ship. I don't think we need to use hacking here. I think we have enough weapons that we... Yeah, now our weapons are absolute god tier. 6 fuel? No. We have enough fuel. I was hoping that would just flat out kill them. I mean, their ship is basically dead. They don't really have anything left. Oh, we got a free store. Okay. Hull repair drone. I actually think we buy a crew member here, because we could use another crew member. I think that's a good pickup. And this guy's got maxed fighting skill. Oh, we can also... That's right, we can sell the emergency respirators. I don't think we need this. Scrap recovery arm we'll keep around, though. We'll sell it later, but for now we'll keep it. Welcome aboard. One more crew member feels good here. You can go man the scanner's room. And let's get another reactor bar so we actually have enough power to run the ship. Alright, so we do need more reactor power as well. Okay. So we got all our weapons. We need a little more power. We need to get engines to level 5. We also need to get the 4th shield bubble. And then if there's leftover power, we can dump it into the artillery beam, potentially. But we're looking pretty solid. We're in good shape. We can go here. And then I think we can still make it to the exit where the rebels arrive. Oh, and this is a fight too. Okay. Yeah, it's been a very lucky run in terms of what I've been getting. Then I've just had bizarre fight RNG in some of these battles. Again, we should be fine. All we have to do is cloak the burst 3. And we even have cloaking back up again by the time. Alright. Plus the halberd beam just shreds ships that look like this. Yeah. Oh, the halberd beam. Wow. If you've never seen FTL before, you might be like, oh my god. The halberd beam does 2 damage to each room that it hits, but it does nothing unless the shields are down. Good thing we have godly shield popping in this battle. The civilians ran away. Okay. Oh, the rebels did make... Wow, I thought that this beacon was not going to be taken over. Oh, well. Well, good time to upgrade our engines to level 5 then. Has no technical skills on the new crew member, but he's amazing at punching people. Alright, so we just got to survive to get out of here. We don't really need to disable their weapons. We'll just take down our weapons so we get more skill to power... More to power our other systems for this battle. Hey, remember how we said good at punching people? Yeah. The only thing we have to worry about is this. And unfortunately the missile is going to have to hit us. Because we want to save the cloaking for the ASP. Oh, we dodged it anyway. Okay. Oh, we should shut those doors. Now's a good time to cloak. Did we dodge the ASB? Yes, we did. Excellent. Good timing. That was alright. Do we want Slug or Zoltan? You know, we have the long range scanner, so I think we go to the Slug Nebula. We just have to upgrade oxygen. Because there's an event in the Slug Nebula where they like to hack your oxygen and you can just insta-lose if you don't have oxygen upgraded. There are more fights in the Slug Nebula. Not Spambot disagreed. There's not that many fights in the Zoltan sectors, though. They're low on encounters. There's just not a lot of fights in the Zoltan. I mean, our weapons are pretty good. Alright, well, we didn't see anything on that initial. I think we'll have to head up to the north side and see if there's anything there. Slugs are pretty scummy. Alright. Okay, this is better. We'll go here, and then head up to the north side. Just have to remember to upgrade the oxygen. I mean, we would do that for the flagship anyway. Okay, we've got some boarders. Glad I picked up the extra crew member because we're getting these boarders. Where are they? Alright, they're down here. Okay, well, you can come over here. And you can come over here, too. Looks like there's only 2. Yeah, they only have the 2 tile boarders, so. Oh, they're both Mattises. Ugh. Well, that's not great. Thankfully our shields are holding. Kind of a nasty ship over here. I probably should have used hacking for this one, but I didn't, so we'll just let it ride. No. We did get the shields down. Okay, we were able to take their weapons out. Can't you hit 4 rooms on this design and weapons? I was pretty sure you could. Well, we'll just do this then. Okay. Still have cloaking available if needed. Alright, let's open these doors and get you guys to go heal. What did that hit? Shields? Ooh, that's nasty. Well, good thing we took out all our weapons. Now, they do not have cloaking, so we don't have to worry about that. It's a nasty ion bomb. At least it didn't hit our weapons, though. Alright. We'll just do the same shot again. I think that this kills them. Okay. Alright, shut the doors. Oh, 57 scrap. Woo! Yeah, those Sector 7 and Sector 8 rewards, sometimes you just get huge, huge rewards. Alright. We need a little bit more reactor power. Let's take care of that. Alright, now we have enough power. Oh, we didn't upgrade our oxygen. Dang it. I forgot. We got to do that for the next one. 4 shield bubbles. That's a hackaroony. Oh boy, they've got really good weapons too. They have tons of ions, and then they have some guns to deal damage once the shields are down. I think we cloak when the... Yeah, I think this is the good moment to cloak, because this will reset their ion cascade. Just a good time. Alright. Hit their weapons. So now our shots are all guaranteed to hit, and now we can hit systems we care about. Let's see. I want to just hit the shields too, or I could do... this is probably better. Alright, we knocked out all their weapons, so now it's whatever. We took out all their weapons. That was the important thing. What's the closest spiritual successor? I don't know. I'm not sure I've ever played a game that's quite like FTL, honestly. It's a very unique game. This time, let's hit their shields. It's a good question. I think that's a good one for the chat, too. Wow, 40 more scrap. Nice. Okay, now we're going to try to hit the top side. It's unfortunate that the beacons up here don't connect to the beacons down here. But we have enough time that we can hit the top side and the bottom side. Oregon Trail? I don't know about that. I mean, these allow us to get to the station without a fight, but we want to fight. So we'll just take the default option here. Okay, some nasty stuff there. Just gonna dodge the missiles, though. Alright. And this is definitely a hack error. Definitely a hacking one, too. I should have been doing that earlier. Wait, what happened? Wait, did the shot hit our hacking drone? We lost a drone there. It hit one of their shots, apparently. So we gotta wait for it to get over there now. Okay. The good news is this will knock everything off. Okay. Yeah, hacking pretty good. Another drop. Okay, we've gotten so many drops, it's insane. Okay. Now we can upgrade the oxygen, and the next thing is we want to get that force shield bubble. So we'll do that once we get to 200 scrap. Yeah, we want the next shield bubble. Okay. If you don't have shields level 3 by the time you ford your 4th river, your wagon is in trouble from the bison. I remember playing Oregon Trail in school. I mean, I'm a little older than a lot of you, but we when I was in like elementary school and middle school, we had those, like, they were an early Apple computer. I don't know the exact model, but they had like the green screens. There was no color, it was just all green, and they had Oregon Trail on them, and everybody liked playing Oregon Trail. Okay, they have a glaive beam and then some guns, but the timing I don't think lines up, and even if it did, we could cloak it. So this doesn't look too bad. Now, actually, they can... Okay, well, I know I just said that, but they can actually... these 5 shots actually line up reasonably well, so... Ignoring the glaive beam, we just want to not get hit by all their lasers. Let's just take them all offline here. We don't need to mess around, we can just... not take damage. Alright, let's make sure we hit... Do we want to hit more rooms or hit shield? We'll do this. Okay, the good news is... Okay. We only need to hit them one more time. Well, we gotta make sure you don't run. Do we have enough shots to kill them here? Yes, their piloting's offline. So they have 3 health remaining. And we have 3 shots en route. And because the piloting's offline, these shots are guaranteed to hit. So we're guaranteed to kill them. There we go. Yeah, you could only carry back 100 pounds of meat. Yeah, you would shoot the buffalo in the little shooting mini game, and you'd have like 900 pounds of meat, and they'd be like, but you can only carry back 100. It was like, why? The answer was because it would have broken the game if you could just get infinite meat. But it was like they didn't even bother coming up with an explanation. All right, anyway, do we want to hit the store? I think we do, because we can sell the fire drone, and that's worthwhile hitting a store just for that. Plus, there might be something good here. You never know. Like an auto reloader? I mean, that's overkill, but we can still do it. We can't use drones. I mean, we're going to take the auto reloader for sure. Let's sell the fire drone. 10% faster cooldown. And then we could buy another crew member if we wanted to. But, like, do we want to buy another crew member? Out of curiosity. We obviously bought the auto reloader. We don't need fuel. I don't think we need to buy drones. I think we'll get enough because we can hit a one of those repair stations. Does it pair with the artillery beam? Max repair mantis. The alternative is we do still need to upgrade some more. I don't know if it synergizes with the artillery beam. I don't think it does, actually. I think it only applies to your weapons. But now we get 20% faster charge from our weapons guy, Messenger. And then we get another 10% off that from the auto reloader. So the halberd is base 17. Halberd is base 7. You know what? We have 6 people. That's enough to fight the flagship. Plus, we have a setup that can actually kill crew members on the enemy ship anyway. I think 6 is enough. Let's focus on upgrading the ship. And we might still get another crew member anyway. It is possible we'll still get one. It's unlikely, but it's possible. In terms of upgrades, we need to upgrade the shields. And then we need to do our systems. Then we need to damage buffer these systems. I think we can skip. Yeah, auto reloader does not affect artillery. All the artilleries are considered weapons and not systems and not weapons. That's a bit unfortunate. I mean, the other thing is if we have leftover scrap at the end, we dump it into the artillery beam to get it to charge faster. All right, this, I know I've been going back and forth on this. This ship I do not think requires a hacking drone. This does not have anything too scary. We may have to cloak if both of these shots hit. No, we had everything up. Yeah, okay, we were fine. Not too scary. Not too scary. Yeah, unfortunately, the auto reloader, the pre-igniter, the infernal pre-igniter also does not affect the artillery beam, which would be awesome if it did, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Not that you can see without hacking, our offensive setup is a lot weaker because we actually have to like try to hit their ship instead of just auto hitting their ship. All right, you're dead. But it is nice having the guaranteed damage. Oh, 48 scrap, nice. Okay, that is enough to get the extra shield level. Not enough to power it, but if in an emergency, we can shift power over there. So we do need more reactor power for that. Nice. We'll hit this and start heading down. Exit's in a nebula, so we definitely can fight the rebels at the next, but we can't really dive past the exit because it's already in a good spot. All right. You want to rumble? Let's go. You thought it was 2v1? It's actually 3v2. We should be okay here. Again. We can cloak the burst 3 if we have to. All right, our systems are up. Good volleys. Whoop, actually... a little slow at firing the beam there. I didn't get full damage on that volley. Okay, that's pretty good. You two heal. Get our backup battery rolling. Looking pretty good. This was an easy battle. Some of them are easier than, some of them are tougher than others. Yeah, I was a little slow firing the halberd beam there. That's why it's taking so long to charge. You guys are very, very dead. No, what? I am insulted by that. Hey, if you guys want to live... don't send me an insulting surrender offer. That's just an insult. 1 fuel, 1 missile, 26 scrap. No way. I'll get more from blowing up your ship. Yeah, much better. Much better. I mean, come on. Like, don't waste my time. Give me a real surrender offer. Or expect to have your ship blown up. Yeah, we got better rewards than that in Sector 1, and I'm not even exaggerating. Is there any way we can get a fight out of this one? Hold on. I think some option gets us a fight here. A slug transport ship is stationed near. How do we get a fight out of this? Ask to see the goods. Okay, decline, nothing happens. Ask to see the goods. Let's see. Okay. Ask to see the goods. Then we say forget this. Oh, I thought we were supposed to get a fight out of this. Oh, we have a chance to get a fight. It wasn't guaranteed. We had a chance to get a fight. Oh, we should have taken the other option. We would have either gotten fuel or a fight. Oh, well. The space murder hobo. I know, right? This FTL, when played like optimally, you really do turn into the space murder hobos. It's true. Yeah, I don't have a slug though. All right. Engines. Okay, so we can either lose hacking or lose engines. Again, I'd rather have engines. Losing engines is pretty bad. Oh, they're in this room over here. Okay. Well, you know what? They're gonna get 3v1'd or 3v2'd when they get actually 4v2'd. I think this is definitely okay. This is definitely a, oh, that's right. We lost hack. I was like, this is definitely a hacking fight. It's like, wait, we lost hacking. Oh yeah. What it is we're gonna cloak. Come on. I want the. There we go. I was waiting for that to fire so we can cloak past everything. Woo! That is 6 shots and a missile we dodged. Cloaking OP. Now, hopefully we can get a good volley and take out some of these weapons. We did get a good volley. Nice. Hey, we took out every weapon, and we killed their boarders. Good job. Good. We did not have hacking, so that we were not guaranteed to hit those shots. So that was good stuff. All right, let's take out their piloting again, just in case they try to run away. This should kill them. Nice. Good stuff. Oh, 67 scrap. Wow. I'll take that. I mean, part of the reason why these rewards feel so big is because I have the scrap recovery arm, so we're getting 10% more scrap on every one of these. Like, instead of 67, that normally should be, what? What's 10% less of that? Like 60 instead of 67? I mean, still good, but not quite as WTF. That's awesome. Alrighty. Too bad, oh, there's, like, no beacons here left here. Now we can start damage buffering systems. Let's do the cloaking and the hacking first. Those are our most important systems. Yeah, late sector plus scrap recovery arm. All right. Try to disable your door system. I don't really care if they disable my door system. That's fine. Oh no, you took out my doors. Also, you seem to have forgotten to bring weapons on this ship. They have a bomb and that's it. Now they probably have, okay, they probably have like a billion ranks of piloting and engines, but oops, I fired the heavy too soon. Alright, well they set that room on fire. So let's put that out while we can. Before it gets out of control. Okay. So they had an ion cascade and a fire bomb. Those are not good weapons for Sector 7, I'll say that. Alright, well we took out their... Okay, they only had level 1 piloting, so I guess they didn't have a ton of ranks in piloting. Like, what is this ship? They probably have, like, level 3 oxygen, level 3 cloning, like, systems that are kind of irrelevant. That's my guess. Whatever, they're dead now. Alright, another 60 scrap, my god. Sorry, I'm used to much lower scrap rewards in this. It's like I'm back playing on easy again. I agree. This is a slightly awkward combo. I wish we'd been able to get that. I wish we had the scrap to afford the heavy laser too, because that would just be so cool. I mean, that would have been just like absolute smashing damage to one target of our choice. All right, so we can do more system upgrades. Not sensors. Well, oh, the backup battery for sure. I probably should have done that sooner. So we still got a fight out of that. That's pretty cool. Alright, well there was nothing here at the last jump, but that's fine. Oh, I think we got a pretty good path through that sector. The game's been very generous with all the stuff it's been dropping so far, so. Alright. Got our extra fuel. So we never really got that low on fuel. The one thing, we'd like to hit one repair station just for extra drone. Oh my god. More fights, let's go. Oh, well, we're gonna lose that beacon. So we can't go there, unfortunately. We can go here. Let's go to the southern route, because all the repair stations are down here. And we would like to hit one repair station just to get 5 more drones. I think we have enough even if we don't hit one, but yeah, this is a hack. There's enough stuff here. We just have to make sure they don't shoot down our hacking drone with the little trick. They hack the artillery beam, so that's not a worry. Just going to use cloaking to dodge that missile. Okay. Now we got the super backup battery. Because we don't have a drone control part. Alright, time to fire our volley. And nice. And all their weapons are offline now, so this battle's over. Nice and easy. They don't have cloaking, so we don't have to worry about operating around a cloaking dodge. Alright, let's take out their piloting next. Although really the Halberd Beam is just going to kill them. So that was easy enough. Hacking to the rescue. Ah, not much of a scrap reward though. Well, we'll go to the next battle we see. It's like sometimes you get huge rewards from battles in Sector 8 and sometimes you just get like nothing. It's very odd. I do love how the music changed. Oh, so if we get the double scrap reward, we could in theory get as much as like 150 scrap here. And I'm not even exaggerating. Or we could get a lot less than that. Oh no, the Vulcan. Whatever will we do? Wish they hadn't jumped in the piloting room, but we should still be fine. Okay. Just have to dodge their missile when it fires. We have enough. Let's just make sure. Let's not screw around here. We do not have like a hull repair drone or something. And it would be bad if for some reason the Vulcan actually got to spin up completely. So we'll just hack to make sure these shots hit. Alright, good stuff. Plus, they can't even pull these guys back with the teleporter while we're killing them. Oh, we actually, yeah, we got that kill at the last second. Nice, good stuff. Alrighty. I should have taken out the med bay so they couldn't heal, but I think it's an I should have gone for the med bay over the oxygen, but it doesn't really matter. They're dead. Alright, 49 and 65, geez. So not quite 150, but we did get 115 from that battle. I have seen scrap rewards that are like that big. Alrighty. So now we can... What do we have to do? We still have to damage roll for the med bay. And then I think we need to get a little bit more reactor power. And we can start dumping it into the artillery beam. We'll just see if we have enough. I don't think we can get the artillery beam to level 4. But maybe level 3? We'll see. So... Upgrade the doors. And the med bay. Okay. And we'll get that another level up, and then we'll probably dump some then we probably want to get more reactor power. All right, well we get more options by going to this beacon than the other one. Not that there's likely to be much here. Nice, a fight on an empty beacon. Okay. Well, this is definitely hacking. They got some nasty stuff over there. Most fights this late in the game you want to use hacking on, if you can. As usual, we're going to dodge that. I was waiting to see if they would fire any other weapons first. They fired the mini beam, but that doesn't really count. Okay. Alright. Nice. Alright, we took out everything scary. They still have a glaive beam, but that can't do anything on its own. They'll cloak. They'll fire the glaive beam right when the cloak's over. Actually, they fired it during the cloak. The AI usually doesn't fire during a cloak, but it did that time. Alright. We eliminated everything. It's funny, though, that the lowly missile launcher, which costs 1 power, actually is more dangerous than the glaive beam. Because the glaive beam has to get our shields down. The missile will hit us regardless. Alright, let's hit their engines this time. And there we go. Down they go. Another double scrap. Wow, we are just raking in the scrap on this run. Obviously, the scrap recovery arm does matter a lot. All right, let's... Do we just upgrade... We just upgrade this to max, and now we'll dump everything else into reactor power. Do I go to this or the repair beacon? We'll go here. The odds of the repair beacon getting taken over are low. And if it does get taken over, it is what it is. And we actually got another fight here. Awesome. Combat drone 2. We have enough drones. We have enough drones that we can afford to use another one here. As usual, don't screw around. We don't have a way of healing damage. So. Alright. At least that is another ship that the halberd beam just annihilates. We don't need fuel at this point in time. The 2 drones are kind of interesting, but we don't need fuel at this point. And I think we'll get more than 30 from just blowing them up. We're not powering a defensive drone in these fights, so that's part of it too. Alright, wow, you guys are... There we go. Yeah, 49. And we still got a drone part anyway. Alright, just gonna get more reactor power so we can start powering the artillery beam in addition to everything else. Alright, cool, the repair station was still there. That's good. We'll get a few more drones here, so... 5 more drones, yeah. We now have plenty of drone parts. Alright, we should have enough to get another bar here. So now we have enough to, we should have enough that we can power the artillery beam at full power at all points in time. Because like whenever I don't need dodge chance, I can just put more power in this. Guess we have to go to the base, right? This is going to be an empty beacon, but... Alright. Gotta go deal with the flagship. Yeah, RIP repair station, too bad. Alright, phase 1. Let's just hope if the hacking hits something terrible, we can always run away. Piloting's bad, but it could be worse. It's really the 2 that I try to avoid are weapons and shields. If either of those gets hacked, it's really bad. Those are the ones you just do not want to get hacked. Anyway, pretty straightforward. We just use cloaking when we're... when they fire the missile swarm. Gonna have low. Oh, we also need to get. What am I doing? We need to get our hacking drone over there while we can. All right, this is a good time to. $95% evade. Not. It would be 100 obviously if we. If they hadn't hacked our engines. Okay. Alright, we should be able to fire here. Here we go. The halberd beam shot is always like this. If you haven't seen me play FTL before, this is always the halberd beam shot on the flagship. Bjorn just barely survived. Would have been nice if Bjorn had died. But the guys who take fire damage will die from our next volley. Oh, wow. Artillery beam doing work. Now, that is the problem. We had no evasion, so that was guaranteed to hit us. Actually, let's go fix the artillery beam while you can. Normally, that wouldn't have done much. These guys... Yeah, they'll die from our next volley, so we can actually take out some crew members here. Just we need that hacking to come back online. Alright. That won't do anything. Okay, yeah, hacking. We need to use real power, not backup battery power, because we're about to lose. And then this should kill them. Oh, the ship's gonna die before they can do. Ship's gonna die before they do. Oh, wow. That's a little unfortunate. We could have gotten the... I was hoping to get the crew kill there, but they died before the ship did. Ship didn't have enough hold. The artillery beam actually did a lot of damage in that fight. It got a really good shot across that did like 5 damage. And it was about to fire another shot for like another 5 damage. Alright. Oh, we can actually go to the store. Do we want to go to the store? I think let's go see what's at the store. We can sell the scrap recovery arm. We could also get another crew member to help fight them. Let's do it. Alright, we don't need the scrap recovery arm anymore. We don't need long-range scanners anymore. We can also fix up 1 point of damage. Let's get another Mantis to go kill things. We could buy another scrap recovery arm. No, I think we want the Mantis to help us kill things. Oh, this person actually has max shield skill though. Hold on. Max shield skill could be kind of useful. Because Stick still doesn't even have max shield skill, and then that would free up Stick to go fight people. Let's do that, even though it's more expensive. And then you can just go, as I said, just go fight people. Plus we get another reactor bar out of it, too. That works. Yeah, more power for more artillery beam, indeed. All right, now we got to get back there. Unfortunately, now we have to go through a Rebel ASB fight to get out of here, to get back there. But we do have cloaking, so we can dodge it with cloaking. We can probably just kill this ship, too, honestly. As long as I can dodge the ASB, we should be fine. Oh. Are you guys gonna mess with my new Zoltan? You guys are messing with my new Zoltan friend. Oh, no, no, no. Don't you dare mess with my new Zoltan friend. That was not the best room to beam into, I'm afraid. Okay. Alright, now we'll finally get backup battery power. I'm actually running the level 5 engines because it helps me get the timing down right on the ASB. That's what I'm used to. Alright. Let's take out those weapons, shall we? Alright. Now we just have to dodge the ASB, that's all. Right around now. There it goes. Perfect. Good timing. Okay. Now we'll turn the oxygen back on. Good volley there from artillery beam. Okay, cool. Alright. Now let's let our cooldowns cycle through, so our cooldowns will be up for the next fight against the flagship. Okay, everything... Yeah, cloaking will be up by the time that we need it. Okay, now we can go to the flagship. Oh, I didn't get the chance... I didn't heal my Zoltan. Whoops. That's the one thing I didn't do. Now, we don't have a defensive drone to shoot their boarding drone when it flies in, so that's going to hit. Normally, we'd have a defensive drone here, so that's just going to hit something. Oh, of course they shot it down. Whoops. Oh, piloting room is not the room we wanted that to go into. That's unfortunate. Let's try again. Alright. As I said, we just keep running the artillery beam whenever we don't need power to dodge stuff. Actually, we can run extra oxygen right now, and that'll help in that room. Alright. Let's... Now, we do have cloaking for the drone surge. Let's... Actually, this is a good time to use the backup battery. Alright, let's get this. As usual, it's the same shot there. Now, again, we don't quite kill the crew. See, this is where if we had the heavy laser instead, we would just brutally murder any crew getting hit here. Alright, so we've got cloaking available. We'll almost certainly cloak the drone surge when it comes through. And we got the boarding drones. Now you can get back in here, and then you can repair this. Oh wow, nice artillery beam shot. So the battle's going to be over before the artillery beam gets another shot off. So I think I'll route most of the power out of that. Let's get you guys back to your normal spots. Alright, we have 45% dodge. Let's see, 100. I was trying to see if I could kill anyone with the ship shots, because, well, we'll just do the normal volleys. Don't have hacking up for this phase. Alright, we didn't even have to use cloaking. Ha! I was ready to cloak, but we didn't even have to use it. Extra O2 for higher crew morale. That went great. I mean, again, it was like 2 volleys is not enough to finish off the ship, but 2 volleys plus an artillery beam shot actually did finish off the ship. So that was pretty good. Okay, let's get you guys all healed up. Get everybody back to their spots. Good stuff. And we have room for another power bar. Makes it a little bit easier to fire the artillery beam. Now, for this final fight, we're probably going to have to jump away because they're going to be boarding us. And I don't really have... Let's do the thing where you fight them and then you jump back to the base. Because I didn't really manage to kill any crew. I got a lot of them down to 10 HP. Let's see. Yeah, they actually have a lot of crew over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they have a lot of crew over there. Oh, and they mind-controlled the Mantis, too. Oof. Not great. So we just want them to teleport crew over, and then we'll get the heck out of here. I think is the plan. So we'll just take our weapons down and have like max power on all our systems. Excuse me. And like this guy can now we don't have to run weapons. So we're just in defensive mode here. Good time to cloak. They'll teleport 2 more people over and then we'll get out of here. Oh no, get out of here. Whew. Two more people over. How close is the Mantis to damaging that? We'll get the Mantis back shortly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We killed one of their... That's one of them. Okay, Bovie was not one of our crew members. I was like, uh-oh. Alright. I'd like them to teleport 1 more crew member over, and then we'll get out of here. Alright, the mind control ended. Not too bad so far. Come on, teleport 2 more crew members over. You know you want to. There they go. Okay. Back to the base. This is kind of a way to cheese the flagship fight, to be honest, but it does make it a lot easier. Alright, we do need to get that repaired. So 2 of you work on repairing that before the flames get out of control. And then you guys can fight these guys. We just jump back to the beacon. But with this way, we've killed basically their whole crew. They might teleport 1 more over. It was also the fact that they decided to bring the Mantis over. That was kind of like the worst possible person they could mind control with the Mantis, who turns into just an absolute death machine when they have the level 3 mind control on them. Alright. So, now this is under control. You guys need to heal. You need to heal. I don't know how people do these on the no-pause runs. I know that that's like a thing, but I could never do a no-pause run. I'm just not coordinated enough to do all that. Do we even care about the hull breach? I mean, it's like the principle of the thing, right? We don't want to have holes in our ship. That doesn't look good. All right, power everything back up again. All right, now we should be good. Everybody back to their spots. Okay, and I just wait, and then the rebels are here. All right. Weapons guy getting hit is not great either. We just put our weapons on auto fire for right now. All right, weapons guy getting hit, not great, but we can distract for the time being. All right, yeah, 1 person coming over. Okay, we can handle that. Actually, you're going to be needed over here. Just look through this or waiting. All right, okay, so now we need extra healing. I don't know why that person ran out of the weapons room. All right, now we need dodge power. Get us up to the 45% evasion. The mind control should be wearing off shortly, and now we actually do have their Zoltan shield down. That wasn't bad. Here, you can run in here and just die to us in the room. Okay. Are we healed up yet? Is this Zoltan shield almost... Okay, mind control's finally done. Get back in the weapons room. Okay, everybody get back to your spots. We're good to go now. Everything's just about charged and ready to go. Yeah, we're good to go. Let's take out that missile launcher. Nice. Okay, we'll take out the mind control in our next volley, just because that's going to be annoying. I'd like to heal Messenger, but I don't think I have time to get Messenger over to the healing room, the med bay and back again. The healing room. Oh, look at that artillery beam shot. We all make fun of the artillery beam because it's kind of a bad system, but you know, when it works, it freaking works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Or is that 7 damage? Well, that was tasty. They have no piloting, so you know what that means. We don't even need the halberd beam. We can just do this. Doot doot. Goodbye. So that worked. Good shirt. Good stuff. Interesting run. Interesting run. Yeah. I would say that we were very lucky overall in that run. You know, in terms of luck, that was like a 9 out of 10 in terms of good luck. We had so many good things drop. We had no trouble finding weapons. We got a lot of fights. We got freaking scrap recovery arm for free. I'm surprised the score wasn't a little bit higher than that. It had 2,110 scrap. Yeah, a lot of scrap. The scrap recovery arm does not boost your final score, though. It increases the scrap you collect, but it doesn't increase your final scores. I'm a little surprised it wasn't more like 63, 6,400. I thought it would be a little bit higher than that. I guess we didn't get... Oh, you know what it is? It's because we only defeated 48 ships. That's a little on the low side for a high score. If we had been at like 55 ships, we would have been a little bit higher. But anyway, yeah, we had so many things drop that were lucky. So that run was definitely on the positive side of the luck side. We had a lot of good fortune in that one. At the same time, some of the battle RNG was pretty ridiculous. Some of the in-game fight RNG was pretty wild. So yeah, the temptation would be to say it balanced out, but it didn't balance out. I was still very lucky. And if I had actually died on that run, that would have been pretty embarrassing. We did go down to 2 HP at one point, though, because that one fight where it was against the ship that had the glaive beam and the chain ion, and they knocked the ion down. Like, the ions took out all my shields, and my first volley whiffed everything, and then my second volley whiffed everything. And then the glaive beam just poured in like 9 damage at once. It was like, oh my god. So it was a fun run. Definitely entertaining. This ship caps out pretty high. It's on the weaker side when the runs begin, but it does cap out pretty high. And the artillery beam even got to do stuff, which was fun. So good stuff there. All right. So I hit the timing pretty well. We're like 10 minutes before the scheduled start time of this AI Survivor event. So I'm going to take a quick run to the restroom. I'll be back, and then we'll start doing the setup and see if we've got everybody here so that we can do our auction draft. So stay tuned. That's up next.